I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly, and we are back with another video. If you guys are new to the channel and you enjoy true crime stories, news, politics, and so much more, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I really would appreciate it. And if you are a returning listener, subscriber, well, thank you guys, as always, for being a friend. I really appreciate y'all, and please like the video if you like it. Give me a comment, whatever you can do. It really does help me out, and it's a free way to do so. And I thank everyone in advance for watching this video.
You know the thing.
So let's get right into it.
What is Harris's biggest accomplishment to date as vice president?
I don't know. I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore.
She was a very good vice president.
That's an interesting question. Getting to vice president.
I have to do more research on her, honestly. I'm just glad to see a woman of color in charge for once. That's it.
I haven't followed her political career that closely.
That's a good one. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. What is Harris's...
I like how the fly landed on the first girl's face. That's how you knew this video was going to be nothing but shit, okay? What's up, guys? Let's just get right on into it. One thing I can say for sure is that it has been a very interesting and roller coaster ride as far as news goes and as far as our political landscape goes and just the future of the country, you know? I mean, I don't know if it's up or down, left or right, but... we're all in it together, guys. I wanted to do kind of a lighter video. So before we get into that, though, I did just want to share this in case you're wondering why Kamala Harris has so many demands for the ABC debate. This is what happened the last time she tried to be president.
Senator Harris says she's proud of her record as a prosecutor and that she'll be a prosecutor president, but I'm deeply concerned about this record. There are too many examples to cite, but she put over 1,500 people in jail for marijuana violations and then laughed about it when she was asked if she ever smoked marijuana. She blocked evidence. She blocked evidence that would have freed an innocent man from death row until the courts forced her to do so. She kept people in prison beyond their sentences to use them as cheap labor for the state of California. And she fought to keep CASHAPP system in place.
She's literally shaking her damn head.
That impacts poor people in the worst kind of way.
Thank you, Congresswoman.
Oh, she got mad. She didn't like that very much. She didn't like Tulsi Gabbard tearing her a new asshole and embarrassing her on her own record at the 2020 Democratic primary debate, which is a joke in and of itself. Those two words just don't go together. Democrat and primary and debate, for that matter. I mean, they're like the antithesis. But I did actually get and obtain a behind the scenes look at what it was that Kamala Harris was scribbling down on paper while Tulsi was ripping into her. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was interesting and I thought it was petty and very childish. Don't be like Kamala Harris.
This girl is the nastiest skank bitch I've ever met. Do not trust her. She is a fugly slut.
So that just gives you a glimpse into Kamala Harris and who she really is, okay? She's a mean girl. She is just, you know, a salty, sour puss hoe, okay? And that's what she was writing about Tulsi Gabbard. You know, she wasn't trying to refute any of the policy points that she was making or try to actually defend her record. No, she was just, you know, writing in her diary all the mean things that she thought about Tulsi. It's very childish, very, very childish. So speaking of childish, let's move on to our first video. And I wanted to talk about the DNC, but I really didn't because, you know, made me want to like, you know, just end it all. But this was a good way to talk about it and to also get a good laugh in, because this guy, no cap on God, shout out to his channel. If you guys don't follow him, definitely go subscribe to his channel right after you subscribe to mine, of course. But he was at the DNC absolutely showing people how it's done in regards to trolling. I mean, if you need a course on how to troll a room full of lib shit retards, you know, this guy wrote the course, okay? So let's watch this video. We probably won't watch the whole thing, but I just wanted to go over a few of these interviews that he gave with some of these numbnuts at the DNC. And just, these are the people that we're up against, guys. Just to really put that into perspective.
Would you rather have a democracy or access to abortions?
Either or. I feel like that's a very tough question to answer. I feel like that's almost not possible to answer. I feel like I couldn't pick one or the other.
Even if you had to choose?
I had to choose.
Can we get a final answer? I know it's hard.
I guess access to abortions.
It's Brat Summer! The queen of the Brats has arrived! Yes, queen!
So just, that girl just said that, you know, but democracy's on the ballot, guys. Just remember, democracy is on the ballot, but she just said, you know, if given the choice of access to abortions or democracy, she would choose the abortions, okay? She would. So never mind that probably if she didn't have a democracy, she wouldn't have access to abortions at all. Never mind that. That's a little bit further past her level of thinking, past her level of intellect. You know, that's not even, just as long as she can scream about how she wants to abort babies and feel like that's empowering her in some way. That's all that matters at the end of the day for that one.
Do not come.
Are you as hard as I am right now? She's something special. Can we please, this year, it'd be so brat, have a higher tax rate for rich white men?
Well, if we have a Democratic Congress, we certainly will.
Yeah, baby. Tax those rich old whiteys. Come on. Are you worried Donald Trump's going to weaponize the justice system if he gets in power?
I'm concerned about Project 2025. And it's important that individuals understand that Project 2025 basically consolidates power in the hands of one dangerous man.
Yeah.
And so it's really critically
Start
important.
prosecuting his political enemies.
Exactly.
This was probably one of my favorite ones that he did. Like how and I don't know like what this guy's credentials are. I mean, I know that I've seen him like on different Instagram reels and things like that. Like I've seen shorter videos of his like work that he's done, you know, and one really good one that I can think of is that he went to this LGBTQ like pride parade or whatever and was literally trolling the women who were there, like the you know, the women, and basically saying like, oh, I support you for being trans, like I think you're so brave and this and that. But like and so what that does is that the hypocrisy is able to come out in a way that he's like mind fucking them and making the two perspectives that they hold simultaneously in their brain clash right in front of your very eyes. And that's exactly what he's doing with Letitia James, you know. So she's so clueless, okay? Such an idiot. Such I'm not even gonna say it because I will say something nasty. She's so dumb that she doesn't understand that this man is trolling her. And he's talking about, are you afraid if Donald Trump gets into power, will he prosecute his political opponents? That's literally what she's doing. That is literally what she is doing. That's what she ran on. She is the worst of the worst. But she has no idea. She has no idea that he's making fun of her. And it's so delicious.
Guys, I have to say, you are even more beautiful in person.
Oh, I love him. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Give me your best pickup line.
My best pickup line. I'll pay.
Who are the cuties in the Democratic Party that are speaking?
I don't know. Talk to anyone who lives in D.C. It's hard to find a cute Democrat.
Girl, what?
Oh my God, shots fired.
I mean, that's the tea. Ask anyone who lives in D.C. and who works in Democratic politics. It's hard to find the cute ones.
The Republican guys are hotter?
Yeah, but they're evil. So, like, I don't know.
We kind of love evil. Oh my God. You are so bad. It's time to call it the red carpet, the blue carpet, because the conservatives have like literally no cool famous people. What do you eat after a long day at Congress? Did you get your vasectomy yet?
No.
Oh, it's gonna be a wild weekend, baby. Tim Walz has the best shot in Congress. Who has the best back shot? One final game. Yes, queen or no queen? Okay.
I'll give you a yes or no. How about that?
Okay.
Amazing.
Can you do yes queen or no queen? Or?
I can't do that. I can't
Oh,
do
really? Free abortions.
Yes, queen.
Free gender affirming care for migrants.
Yes, queen.
Child tax credits for dogs.
Yes, queen.
Ban standardized testing.
Yes, queen.
Oh, yeah, like my ADD is so crazy. Get rid of those things, please.
Yes, queen. Yeah.
Amazing. Different tax rate for white men.
Yes, queen.
Amen. Sister, I love you. Love her energy. She's a yes queener. My girlfriend needs to get an abortion. Could you help me cover it up? Please? I need help. I need to do it like discreet way. Oh. Asshole. Romeo, wherefore out there Romeo?
Sorry.
Romeo, wherefore out there Romeo? Who do you think has a bigger lightsaber? Donald Trump or Joe Biden?
I love the titles that he's giving these people. Production assistant.
I mean, come on. Really?
And what's the best way a guy could approach you?
Approach me, I guess, with a microphone and a couple of a seersucker suit, a microphone, and my daughter.
Could I be a good stepdad? So some Gen Z doubters of Kamala have noted her record persecuting people for weed. I'm a stoner. I use it for PTSD. Do you think that era is so over? She's so over that?
I think that even in the period of the Biden-Harris administration, they have been working very hard in order to say no.
What about like Coke and stuff?
Excuse me?
What about like Coke?
In her, I would have to look at it, but
decriminalize the drugs, baby.
Thank you, sir.
Coke for the boys.
Thank you.
Oh, white guy, am I right? Is Kamala so us?
She's so us because she's brat. Kamala is brat.
She is so brat. What does brat mean?
Brat is like, you're like a party girl, but like you go out at really late at night and like you fall asleep with all your makeup on.
Oh my God.
I mean, I have to love Kamala being in a menage a trois at one point.
Oh no. I can't stand him.
Brat Summer. Get the best Kamala laugh ever.
Oh my God, she has the best laugh.
Joy. We love joy. We're all about joy.
Go
Okay,
Kamala.
how do we guarantee equity of joy?
Equity of joy will flow forth from Kamala. It's just a given.
We are manifesting. People say vibes don't matter, but we are manifesting our nation.
It to you.
We have a woman of color, and we also have Tim Walz. What a great example.
How do these people not know? How do they not know they're being trolled? This is how ridiculous the Democratic Party is. And it's just so crazy. All these people are so far removed from reality and from like normalcy that this guy right here could go into their convention and say the most outlandish shit on an interview and act the way that he's acting is just like, obviously, you know, he's not for real, but it's easy to see that why they could fall for it, because he's just acting like a flamboyant gay twink, you know, which is like the convention center is probably full of those. So it's really not that out of place, but that's where the Democratic Party's at, you know, and everything that they say that they're fighting against, everything that they say that Trump is, you know, it's the exact opposite. They're fighting for the stuff that they say they're fighting against. They don't want democracy. They want abortions, okay?
For the body positive community, what do you think Tim Walz can be as an inspiration for body positive people?
A young man came to him and said, we want to have a gay club here at our high school. And he said, I want to lead that because I need to be.
He's like a gay leader. Brat Summer, yes.
I don't know what that is.
Actually, Mamala, Shambhala.
Okay, Shambhala.
Inshallah, Kambala. We make it white alpha dudes for Harris.
I don't know about all that.
White alpha. I mean, look at me. I'm not just any white dude. I'm an alpha white dude. I am supreme being of the species white dudes for Harris.
I mean, I love that for you.
Is no tax on tips? Do we think we can get that through?
I think so. I mean,
because I do like OnlyFans and stuff, and it's like on the side when I'm not doing this, and so I want to just make sure that, you know, I get those things directly, and I feel like I work so hard for that, right?
Yeah,
so
we should be able to get it done. Yeah. I mean, the fact that Trump has said he favors it, we'll see. I mean,
yeah, but he Kamala did it in a better way. He made it first, but Kamala's way was like way more.
How do these old white people go home and like to their normal ass suburban homes? Well, they're probably not normal. They're probably like all very kinky stuff going on. But I mean, it's safe to assume that some of them are probably normal. This guy seems relatively normal. He goes home to a wife and 3.5 kids or whatever and a dog and a picket fence after having conversations like these at the Democratic National Convention. It's just so, it seems so far removed. It seems such an act It just seems like such a performance.
More brat, for sure. When Kamala said it, it was way more brat.
I just don't even know what brat is.
Oh, it's just sexy, it's everything. So demure. You are so demure, Congressman.
It's not a policy that I spend any time thinking about.
You are so funny. Oh, I love Doritos.
I love Doritos in the back. Particularly ranch, Cool Ranch.
Oh, yeah. How would I start a union for influencers? I'm an influencer, and I feel like I'm woefully underpaid.
Could not be more brat. That is a great idea. And you know how you start it? I would either get with the Communication Workers of America and start talking to them, because that seems to me like it would be the most natural fit.
Okay. Can I get a yes queen for unions?
Say it again.
Can I get a yes queen for unions?
Are you saying yes, queen?
Yeah.
Yes, queen.
Yes, queen.
Can Kamala freeze the price of condoms?
Yes, queen.
Freeze the price of what?
Of condoms.
Well, I don't know. It just depends, you know.
It's been killing me lately. There's so many beautiful girls. I'm gonna have to get a vasectomy. Imagine though, you stage the assassination and then you're still losing, aka Brat.
Brat.
Do you have any like vegan or like gluten-free like sushi or something like that, or
Gluten-free.
what about like raw milk?
I'm glad they were talking about Palestine on stage. I think that was really important.
I will say though, I mean, thank God for the wall and the police. It would be a lot to have. It would be a bit of a buzzkill having all those people come in here.
Fair.
Buzzkill. Am I right? Like, we're trying to enjoy.
Let us in! Go on, everybody, cheer with me. Let's storm this bitch like it was January 6th. Who's with me?
Because we gotta walk it all the way out. Christ is our example. Folks, you have given yourself over. You won't submit to God.
Yes, so how does he feel about Donald Trump? I'm voting Republican. Cut my wrist.
Socialism.
Why should we vote for you for president?
I don't know. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying you can and you could if you wanted to. I'm just presenting an option. Ultimately, a vote for affirmative means a vote completely thrown away. In most states, it will be thrown away. Literally, they won't count it. First Amendment. I'm a First Amendment warrior. I'm a First Amendment activist, and I believe that ultimately everything that we are doing,
pee pee poo poo. You can't take away my rights.
Fucking A.
Pee pee poo poo.
But if you start going into racial slurs, man, you could get slapped. You know what? You know it.
It starts with pee pee poo poo, and then they start wanting to take away racial slurs.
Yes.
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey,
yes, queen.
He's got my vote. I don't know about this lady right here. She seems like she doesn't have my vote. But that other guy with the boot head guy, listen, he made some good points.
I'm an untapped.
Yes, queen.
And these Democrats, they can't handle it.
This
And the
was
black
so
people are
nasty.
fucking sellouts. And the white people, you already know the deal. Hi. Can you talk to an untapped?
Yes, queen.
Why won't you just like talk? You're not gonna give a black woman the. Why don't you give a black woman the time of day?
Why won't you give a black woman the time of day? Maybe you
Guys,
talk to
think
them.
about that. That's you're not.
And they're voting
You're
for a black
just
woman.
gonna ignore her.
I'm not a tame Negro.
Guys, ignoring a woman of color right now is very messed up.
They've been ignoring me for over an hour.
Can we bring communism back to America?
No.
And what's your stance on orgies?
I don't know, man. That's kind of a curveball.
Who's more brat, Cornell, Israel, Palestine? Who's more brat? What music are you listening to these days?
Listen to John Coltrane and Aretha Franklin.
Have you heard the new Charlie XCX album, my brother?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's so good. You gotta check it out. Hi, I'm here live with
Paul.
What are your beliefs?
Well, I'm a homosexual, so
Oh, you don't
I support
say.
homo nationalism.
I'm shocked to hear that this person is a homosexual. Wow. You could have fooled me.
This is a Nazgul flag, and I also support communism. So,
Wow.
Is this like homos taking over the world?
No, not homos.
Leading?
No, not homos taking over the world, but homos creating their homo state.
That can fight for its interests rather than the interests of the billionaires, of the owners of industry, of the owners of the factories, the land in this country, rather than instead a party of themselves, run by themselves for their own interests.
Yeah. Do you think we're gonna? What's wrong in our country now to not support this?
I mean, I think what's wrong is the fact that we have these anti-Israel protests. Like, Israel is the only pro-gay state in the Middle East, and I would unironically support Israel forcefully making Palestinians get on estrogen and transition.
Oh, wow.
Should we? Do you think we should get rid of the bill?
That took a turn. Okay, this is a very wide DEI to the next level. I mean, what a wide, diverse group of people. There's like a gay communist who's a Zionist out there amongst the Palestine protesters, and they just fit right in together because they're cut from the same cloth, but with different ideas.
Billionaire class?
Bitch, hello?
Yeah, I think.
All right, go ahead.
Is this a joke?
We're here at the DNC to ask the serious questions. One or two. Number one, baby. Clean guy.
Thanks for your excellent reporting. And into the billionaire class, I don't think they should be like massacred or something.
He said, thanks for your excellent reporting.
the way that question is framed.
And does size matter?
Bye, sir.
Wait.
An end to the billionaire class.
All right, go ahead.
Is this a joke?
We're here at the DNC to ask the serious questions. One or two. Number one, baby. Clean guy.
Thanks for your excellent reporting. An end to the billionaire class. I don't think they should be like massacred or something the way that question is framed.
And does size matter?
Bye, sir.
Damn, bro. What do we want? Coke. When do we want it? Now. Can we get a yes queen for unlimited abortion?
Yes, queen for unlimited abortions.
Woo!
Yeah. Vote Kamala. Vote against Donald Trump. Vote for LGBTQ
baby.
Gay rights.
Gay rights, baby.
For woman's choice.
Ma'am.
Vote against
a vote
Trump.
for gay sex. Am I right?
A vote for gay sex. Who cares what we do in our bedrooms? Do whatever makes you happy.
What about clean shave or beards?
Oh, I prefer clean shave.
Okay, great.
Yes, I prefer clean shave.
Oh yeah. I like you're nice and clean shaven too.
I have clean shave.
Can I touch your face one more time? Can I kiss your cheek?
Oh my God. What's happening?
You're so yummy.
Ooh. Oh,
What
no.
channel are we going to be on?
Can I kiss your lips, baby?
Oh my God. Hello? Rachel.
What channel?
You're so hot.
Oh, what channel are we going to
God,
be on?
we're gonna be on Yes Queen Network.
Yes
oh yeah.
Queen,
As a privileged male, it makes me super uncomfortable to see all these white people protesting women of color. It makes me really cringe.
Yeah. For real? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's kind of racist.
What is?
Protesting a woman of color, dude. We could have a woman of color president and people are not voting for her. They voted for Joe Biden in 2020.
That's misconstruing having.
I have not been misconstrued, bro. I have not been misconstrued. Don't tell me I've been misconstrued.
Kamala Harris, you will see.
I am obsessed. They got Baltimore, Skip Bayless, and Dracula all inflated. What do you think about Kamala Harris?
It's all right. Generic Democrat, seemingly more progressive. So we'll see.
Yeah. Do you think the fact that she was involved in a menage a trois, is that a positive or a negative for you?
I don't give a shit.
I think it's great.
Try to get out of debt.
Will you always protest?
You mean like have an excuse to get drunk and let the rage out? Fuck yeah. Are you kidding me? Bro, what?
Awesome.
Dude, this is a free format, man. This isn't just come here and fucking talk. I mean, yeah, the war is fucked up, but there's a billion other problems, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just a good opportunity, I feel like, just to vent in general. You know what I mean? Like, it's a safe space to...
Expensive. Yeah, therapy's $110 an hour. I do have a half bottle of vodka in my backpack.
Word. You want to take a swig, bro?
You look like you loosen up.
I'm working. You want to take a swig for fucking Palestine,
but for real, what are you pissed off about? Come on, you're fucking pissed.
I'm single, bro. I'm single.
Well,
how many menage a trois have you been in?
I had one orgy, but it was just 5 people. I don't know if that's an orgy, but the problem... It's an orgy, yeah, but everyone was really drunk, and I was dead sober. So it was kind of like... I feel like a lot of sex for me that I like is about the intimacy aspect of it, which someone interpreted as being vanilla. But I did go to Dominatrix convention and I was spanked and I did enjoy that, but I don't like the idea of any kind of money being involved and any kind of gratification in that way.
Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. Sounds like you're voting for Kamala Harris.
All journalists have some type of bias.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And I'm for BRAT Summer.
All right.
What's your stance on that?
I think there's more important things than that here. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, you guys.
You came out hot. You asked me my stance.
Yeah.
So what's your stance?
And you're asking me about BRAT Summer at.
I said I'm for peace. Yeah. I'm for peace. That was one of my yeah.
Not thinking it's inappropriate. Thinking it's inappropriate.
Well, no, but it's music. Music.
I love music. I'm a musician.
Yeah. What's wrong with music?
That's your take.
People like this, they're the worst. They are the party poopers, okay, of all time. These are the people on Instagram or on Twitter or wherever comment section can be found that if you say anything, the most asinine, off the cuff remark, the most basic, most innocent of things, there's always a guy like this down in the comment section screaming at you because you're not consumed 24/7 with the suffering that's going on in Palestine and Israel. Okay, they need you to be consumed, until the end of time with every single person suffering. And if you're thinking or talking about anything other than what is happening in Palestine and in Israel, then you are a bad person, and they are morally a good person, because they're there to remind everybody that while we're all talking about innocent, asinine, completely, totally normal, everyday stuff, that we should actually be talking about their issue that consumes their life 24/7. Just the worst kind of person. But y'all let me know what y'all think. And until next time, guys, y'all take it easy, and I will see y'all later. Bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.